Did you know that there's a number of things you can do to instantly position yourself as the kind of person that has high status? Hi, I'm Owen Fitzpatrick, psychologist, and I work a lot with leaders, helping them to be able to cultivate belief in themselves, belief in an idea, belief in the messages that they communicate to others. And in this particular video, I want to walk you through a number of different ways that you can demonstrate high status with other people. So being high status will mean that when people meet you, they see you as a more important person. And so in order for you to cultivate the idea that you are in fact important, which in turn helps people to be more likely to listen to you and pay attention to you and even believe in you, it's really important that you master the art of cultivating this impression in the mind of other people. And cultivating a sense of status really comes down to a number of different elements. The first element is what we call confidence. And this is an obvious one. This is something that is important in terms of demonstrating executive presence. This is important when you want to cultivate a sense of charisma. It's also important simply when you want to be more persuasive. When people perceive you as confident, they instantly are more likely to believe in you because you believe in yourself. This is a form of what we call emotional contagion, which basically suggests that whatever emotions we feel, other people are more likely to catch from us. So if you're very confident who you are, other people will start to feel more confident in who you are as well. This sense of confidence tends to be quite contagious, and it's vital for you to be able to demonstrate it. So how do you demonstrate it? Well, it's through your body language, it's through your tone of voice, it's through your eye contact, it's through the word choice that you use, the demeanor that you demonstrate, the sense of composure that you showcase whenever you're under pressure or you're dealing with stress. All of those are ways that showcase that you are an important person because you're positioned as someone that is unruffled, that is strongly in control of their emotions, and therefore they know no matter what's going on, they've got this. Everything's going to be okay. When you demonstrate that, you instantly position yourself as the kind of person that is high status and is important. The next thing is your clothing. What you wear and how you wear it will demonstrate to other people the kind of status that you have. If you dress in a way that positions you as someone who doesn't pay attention to this, it also will cultivate a sort of impression to other folk that you're not the kind of person that takes themselves too seriously. And if you don't take yourself anyway seriously, if you don't take yourself or see yourself as an important person, you're not dressing in an important way, then oftentimes people will perceive you as someone who's not that important. So it's vital that you dress to impress. You dress in a way that positions you as an important person with a lot of status. Now, the one thing I will say is that obviously it's context contingent. So if you're demonstrating that, you don't want to be wearing a three-piece suit in an environment where everyone else wears t-shirt and shorts. You want to make sure that you're dressing as well as the very best dress or slightly better than the very best dressed person in the office, for instance, to demonstrate that sense of high status. But it is important that you do take care of what you wear and how you wear it. It's also important to recognize your body language. What does your body language say about you? How do you walk into a room? How do you stand? How do you sit? It's important for you to recognize that even the way in which you sit can send messages to other people, as can the tone of voice that you use. What kind of voice do you use? Do you speak too quickly? Do you speak too slowly? Do you speak in a very monotone way? Do you speak always with a high pitch at the end of your sentences? Well, all of those are ways to either bore people, annoy people, or indeed demonstrate a sense of lack of certainty, where you're not really sure of what you're saying. And it's crucial that you're able to demonstrate a measured approach to speaking, using more downward inflection when you're saying something and you want to be taken seriously, and making sure you have enough variety in the way in which you speak so you're engaging to listen to. If you're always speaking in a monotone, people will switch off. But when they pay attention to you, they're more likely to see you as someone worth listening to, therefore someone of high status. It's also important to recognize how you use silence. So often, when you're in a situation or kind of communication with someone, you can find that sometimes there's a natural pause in the proceedings. There's a natural pause or natural silence that crops up in some meetings. The more uncomfortable you are with that silence, the more you rush to fill it, the more you keep speaking so that you don't have to deal with it, the more you're demonstrating a sense of insecurity. For you to demonstrate a sense of importance, high status, in other words, it's important for you to demonstrate comfort and composure and confidence whenever those silences happen. So whenever there's a silence, simply demonstrating comfort, that you're okay with it, that you allow the silence to breathe, that also will cultivate a sense of high status for you. And then finally, the language you use. What kind of words do you use? Do you find yourself using very simplistic words? If so, that's fine to a degree. But you also want to be able to demonstrate that you have a command of the vocabulary of the industry that you're in. You want to demonstrate that you understand it. Even though you might clearly communicate in simple ways, you want to make sure that you let other people see by just engaging with you and conversing with you that you do in fact have a command of all the vocabulary necessary, that you know how to speak, and you're able to be very, very clear. And by doing so, you're cultivating that sense. You also want to avoid things like swear words or curse words, because once again, while I'm not suggesting that you avoid them in all contexts, if you're trying to demonstrate high status, generally speaking, you want to demonstrate yourself as the kind of person that is measured, that is in control of their emotions, that doesn't react. And whenever you use those kind of words, sometimes they betray you by positioning you as the kind of person that's very reactive. What you want to be when you're demonstrating someone who's important is you're always in control. So what kind of language, what kind of verbiage, what kind of vocabulary would someone that's always in control demonstrate as having in that situation? So for you to be able to look high status or demonstrate yourself as someone who's important, it's important to recognize how you can come across as confident, the clothes you wear, the body language you showcase to other people, the voice that you use in terms of your tone and pitch and even the speed of your voice, the use of silence, being comfortable with silences when they occur, and also the words that you use, the word choice that you use that demonstrates that you're the kind of person worth listening to. For more videos on things like executive presence and even how to become a more strategic thinker, even the soft skills that every leader needs to learn, check out some of the rest of the videos on my video channel. For now, I'm Owen Fitzpatrick. Thank you very much for watching.